Hey buddy, it's JD Sizzle here with another episode of Madden Ultimate Team Sniping video. Today I played around with my Madden app, my companion app, and I was able to make about 25,000 coins with this method. It was pretty quick. I didn't really spend a lot of time on it. So we're gonna kind of go over that and see what happens. So first things first, you got to make a good filter. So you want to. My filter today was power-ups because I don't have a lot of money to spend. So I tried to snipe some guys. You got to know your prices. Remember, it's a 10% cut that EA takes every time you sell a player. So for example, you sell a player for 1,000, they get 100 of that, so you only made 900. So kind of want to know what the market is. You want to make sure you're getting seeing all the best players that are up to date. So let's see what we can do. So what I started with was, like I said, the power-ups. And I did team by team. If you want to get a little more thorough, you can do team by team by offense and defense. So that'll break it down a little bit more, give you a little less options for who you're gonna get. So like I said, this guy, Allen Robinson, he's selling for $12.50. So I'm just gonna check my app real quick, see what he's going for. Real-time value to make sure we don't overpay for him. Allen Robinson. Okay. Search. So he is going. So some people have bought him as high as 25. Oh, and someone just sold him. So yeah, so you can pretty much sell most of those guys for about around 2,000 or 3,000 depending on the player. So that would have been a good buy. So alright, so we just gotta keep an eye on that. There we go. So this Joe Mixon, same thing. Let's buy him. We can sell him. Usually I do 1 hour. Nope. And then intermanual price. I usually do two. Wait. Yeah. I usually do all twos if they're about a 2,000. This makes it easier. Put it up for an hour. So that would be a pretty good profit if I sold him, because that would be only that wouldn't be that much. I got him for 1.3, sell him for 2.3, 1,000 profit, about $200 hit. So makes a little bit of money, helps make this team, this no money spent team, better. Alright, there are no Bills. Offense. Let's keep going. Broncos, John Elway's in there, so you got a chance to maybe snipe an Elway. And as you get more coins, you can try different filters. So there's an elite filter that's pretty good. I just don't have the coin level to kind of mess with it. So like I said, I made 25,000 earlier today. So if I could make close to that again, I'd say that's a pretty good growth there for my team, because I'm not spending any money on this game. So I know a lot of you guys aren't either. So let's do 2,777 for him. I like to post them for an hour, and then hopefully they sell towards the end of the hour. Let's keep going. So Cardinals, Chargers. Oh, that's not really all that great. Gotta look for guys in the low, unless they're an elite player like the Chiefs. You can look if you see. Gotta go way down here. If you see a Patty Mahomes or a Tyreek Hill down in that 10,000 range, that's a heck of a steal, because they go for, they're going for 80, to 90. So kind of want to keep an eye out for those guys. And some of these other players, like he was a 2.8. Looks like you saw him for almost 4, so that would have been a good one for his value too. But yeah, so let's try to keep it low because we don't have a lot of coins here, and I want to be able to buy some players for my no money spent team when I start doing some games against people, because my team's only a 76 right now, so we need to get better. There's a lot of Kenny Stills there, so I probably wouldn't go with him. Kind of look ahead to see who there is. And he's a little high. So that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping to get a guy pretty low so you can make, and you don't need to make a ton of profit here. Okay, Staley, like he's going for 2.5. I say buy him, sell him for in the 4,000s, because that's what most of them are. Okay, starting price. Oops. Gonna do 4,000 here. Cool. All right. Yeah. Boom. So you're not spending a lot of money, so you can make some money quick, but you don't want to overpay for some of these guys and not make good money. That's what our. All right. Yeah. So 195. That's not really all that good for him. It's all about knowing your prices too, and it's a new market, so we don't really know what players are good. But like Le'Veon Bell, he's a good player. You see, most of them he's 5,000. So, but some are going for as high as 7. So, I wouldn't say a $5,000 card is a good buy, but if you got one around 4 or 3, if you could sell it for 7, that's pretty solid profit. All right, Lions. No, Marvin Jones. That's not that great. There's a lot of him. Anything for Adams. Just gotta kind of see where they're at. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. And I mean, if he goes into 2s, I'm gonna think about it. Ooh, there's an Edelman. There's a snipe right there. There's a lot of them, but they sell them for 2,000. So if I sell them for, that's a good. Nope. Gotta make sure I do the right thing. 2, 7. I'll sell him closer to 3. Definitely make a profit on him, and see my total's not going down too much. And if he doesn't sell, I can try to resell him. So I always like to try a little bit higher, just to make a little value, because we're not making a ton of profit off these guys, but it's enough to help us out build our team. All right, Ravens, Ingram. There's a lot of them though. I don't know if he's worth it. There's just a lot. He's kind of flooded the market. It's a good price, but I don't think I'd do it just because. Armstead, no. Same thing. There's a Michael Thomas and Drew Brees here. So if you could get them pretty, let's see, where's Michael Thomas? Kamara too, yeah. So some of these super teams have a lot of good players. Thomas has that. Yeah, so he's going for 18. So if you could find a Thomas not going that much. See a Thomas for rolling less, I kind of try and get him. But kind of Armstead shows us there. Alright, next team, Seahawks. And nope. Let's keep going. Steelers. Nope. But yeah, it's time. It's a little time consuming. See, there's Lamar Miller. That's a good one because he's going for 1,000. And I say we sell him for my 2s. No. Two. Cool. All right, post him up there. Keep going. Just gotta make sure you're making profit here, even if it's minimal profit. You just want to make profit so you can build your team with some of these good players. Yeah, see, Delvin Cook, There's a lot of them, so even though that's a low price, it's not really worth it. Alright, let's go to defense. See what we can do. Another guy here you'd look for. They have a lot of good players on the Bears, but Cleo Mack, you see how much he's going for? If you saw a low Mac, if you were sniping Mac. So you never know. People don't know how the game works. They put them up there. You can get them. Really good guy, but it's a big gap there, but I think he's a little too expensive for my taste for the type of car we're buying. Same thing like that. And after this, I think I'll go to some elites, kind of show you guys how that works too. Like I said, I want to start a little here for the guys that don't have a lot of money, can't spend the money. There's a Sioux. There's a ton of them, so I probably won't do that. But yeah, leave comments below if you have any questions that I can help you out. I'm always about trying to make people better. If you got tips for me to, make my team better, let's do that. Let's work together here. Make a fun year of Madden. So let's keep going, Cowboys. Man, there's not as many in defense as there was in offense. No Dolphins. Nope. Man, guess I was a little luckier this morning. I got Graham for like 800. I saw him for over 2. I say a little profit helps because we're just trying to build that coin stack to something substantial, so you can buy some good depth players and make your team better, so you can win against solo battles and stuff on the high levels. When you got a 76 level team, it's kind of hard to compete with those top elite computer simulated teams here. Trey Flowers. Yeah, I'm excited to see him play this year, but still not that great of a buy. Mike Daniels, he's also a Lion now too, so that's 2 guys right there. Short. No. Alright, let's keep going. Patriots, give me somebody. I also got a Michael Bennett earlier today for about 900 and sold him for over 2. So it said you're not having to make a ton of money here, but it's about just making it a little bit so you can snipe a little bit more. Coleman, 1,100. Let's see. That might be a good one, just to make sure you're not flooded. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's buy him, sell him for somewhere in the 2000s, whatever my finger feels like. Putting in for him. Auction. Nope, not that. Let's say 2, 4, 4, 5. So you never know. I mean, that's the key here. Just making a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, so you can do these bigger snipes. Because I've heard there's been, high elite cars that are 88 that are selling for nothing. But if you can't afford to just snipe standard ones, what's the point of looking at them? You're just wasting time. So let's see, Saints, give me somebody. Nope. Alright, next team, Seahawks. Ooh, there you go, Bobby Wagner. There's another guy to keep an eye on. He's selling for quite a bit. Another tip here for people is these bids. I don't think a lot of people do them. They always look at buy now. But every now and again, it's 9 hours, so I'm not going to be up that long. But let's just say, for kicks and giggles here, I'll do it. I can bid 2,000 on Bobby Wagner. If I get lucky and nobody looks at him, if someone else has placed it, no, I got the current bid. So if no one else looks at him, I got him for 2,000 when he's selling for at least 31 to 40. So, not gonna say it's gonna work every time, but if you see someone that you think you could take a flyer on, I'd recommend doing it. Especially if it's a high elite type caliber player. Yeah, like JJ Watt. There's another good one. Still expensive, but if you got them down in the lower range here, it'd be worth getting. Alright. Yeah, see, there's a ton of him, so I don't know. Well, you know what? There's a lot of threes, so I'd say, yeah, that's probably a good one to buy. Sell them for $2.99. Right, let's cut off those guys that are at the 3 because I'll make a good value on that. Nope. So remember, 10%. So that's basically 300 coins coming off there. And I only bought it for a little over 1,000, so that's a nice profit. And it should sell easy because look, even though he's, let's see, I don't know where he's at, 350. So we still, even though there's a ton of them, we're still in the beginning here. All right, next, Vikings. Nobody. Was that the last one? Yep. Alright, so since we pretty much went through that, let's switch to all players. Try to hit some bigger guys here. We can get rid of power up. So I got the money to do it. Plus some of these guys can make my team better too, so I might as well do it. We're going to go to 80, 81. We'll start there. I did the math earlier. Most of these guys are selling around 15. So you don't want to sell anyone under, it's not worth to buy anyone that's around 1,300 because you're not making a ton of profit. So like I wouldn't make any money on Hicks if I sold him for what he's selling for. I would actually lose coin. So keep an eye on that. So let's keep going through here. And just mess with it. Find a filter that you like, that you feel comfortable with. So far, looks like values have gone up, but I mean, if you have the coin to do it, I recommend doing it. Alright, that Sue's going for $12.50, so I said $13.50. If he, oh, someone just bought him, I waited too long. But if I would have took him, I would have made a little bit of profit by selling him, because I sold buy him for about $12.90, so I'll make $13.50 on him. So it's not a ton of coin, but it's enough as it keeps building up. You can do something with it. But yeah, it looks like everybody kind of is at that level here. But yeah, so if you see someone under $13.50, I'd say just do it. Unless it's an elite player. Like if you see somebody that's up there that's undervalued because who he is, take a look at it, take a quick look at it. So far we're not looking too good here. I might just have to go back to my power-ups here quickly, but we're halfway through. Yeah, I don't like that one. I wouldn't make that much money, so I don't think it's worth it to me. I'm shooting more for 12s and under. I want to make someone, unless it's a player I need. So I'm planning on making a Lions theme team. So like Golden Tate there. If there was a cheap Golden Tate for me to buy, I'd buy him, but I still need the power up to make him a Lion. Cause let's keep going. It's hard to believe some of these guys. Like Trey Flowers, I feel like should be ranked higher than 81. But I don't know, maybe it's just homer bias here. I'm sure same people think Cam should be better than the 80 also. Alright. How many Michael Bennett's are there? There's so many of them, I don't know if it's worth it. Like I said, anything under 12, so I'll skip them for now. Marcus Allen. Raiders. Oh, there's a good one. Per cup. Did I get him? Yep, I got him. So I can sell him for 15. So like I said, did I get him? I don't know. I said I got him, but I don't know if I did or didn't. Didn't pop up like I did. I don't know. I don't think I got him. Alright, we'll go back in. That was a robbery. Alright, so I left off on the Rams 80-81. So sometimes I don't like that. It doesn't. It's like a glitch. Alright, so we might be just going back. But you kind of see how it works. It takes time. I wouldn't spend a ton of time doing it, but you can't just do it. Oh, there's a Lattimore. So he's another one that kind of sells from what I heard. So if you get him a little bit lower, it might be worth looking at. Just remember, don't overpay. Then as the season goes, you also want to keep an eye on what teams are doing well, because those guys are more likely to get upgrades. So that's where you might stash some of these guys, because their value might go up later down in the year. Yeah, there's no really hits. It's worth it. Alright, well, let's go back to power up real quick, and then we'll probably wrap up this video here. Do all offense. We'll just go one more round. See if I can hit anybody. Oh, wow. Good start. Griffin, 950. See, that's why I say you never know. Nope, just make sure you sell them for the right. Let's sell them for $2,999. Go out for an hour. Boom. That's profit, easy profit there. Let's go back to all offense and all defense. Make it a little bit better. Yeah, that Dalvin Cook might be worth it. If I sell him for, let's say 2,555. I mean, I say it's pretty good. And I don't like the repost, but I'm not spending a ton of money on these players, so like I said, it's worth it. So, like I said, it's a thing. You just gotta know the prices, know the players, know who's good. It's a little repetitive, but the more you do it, the better you'll get. And you'll be a sniping master. But yeah, gotta get that 76 a little better, so I can compete online a little bit better with my no money spent team. Plus I want to start stashing up my Lions, because I'm going to make a Lions theme team. So if I get some good snipes with Lions, I will buy them. I think I might. So I'm probably making I will be making no money spent videos playing head to head against people online. And I think I will do Lions ones also. For right now, I'm not sure if I can compete online with the Lions team, but I might do solos with the Lions team, but I'd like to at least get Stafford on my team so I can at least have the Lions quarterback. Alright, I'm checking to see what he's going for. Yes. Alright, he's selling. Yeah, he's sold for as high as 35 6 minutes ago, so I'd say that's a good buy. Just sell him. He's over what, 35? My app says knows I bought it. That's cool. So let's put him up for that. 555. Instant profit there. Let's keep going. But I wouldn't buy. Let's see, Colts, Cowboys. No, it's still kind of expensive for a Murray. Keep going, Stillsy. But, oh, no, that's too expensive. As I want to kind of be in the thousands with these guys, unless it's an elite player. But make sure they're not over flooded like Matt Ryan is there. Staley. I feel like with these power-ups, you can make a pretty solid team too. But the only thing is training is expensive right now, so you really don't. But towards the end of the year, some of these power-ups can help you make really good teams. Really? The only one I know that first. Guess the Lions' defense is better than the offense. Panthers, Patriots. James White. I'd say no. It looks good, but okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost done with my video here. Cooper Cup. You could buy a selfie. So I'm gonna keep going until I finish all offense and defense here. And if some guys don't sell, I'll just repost them. As easy as that. Let's go through one more time. But like I said, leave comments down in the comment section. Let me know. I appreciate any feedback, any questions you guys would have to make these videos better, or what you'd like to see. Let's see. Like I said, just starting. This is the easiest way to go. Because I really want to make it no money spent team here. This is one way to make it better. Believe it or not, I did it a lot last year. That's how I got all my rookie premieres done. I sniped them, and I even did it. I did a lot of it from the app. So I know a lot of people. I don't know if anybody's used the app, but the app is really helpful. Let's see, Thielen's there. 25. You know what? You probably sell that Thielen for about, well, a pack there. Maybe you can sell them for 5. See, it's worth a shot. You're not gonna lose money on them if you have to repost them. So let's see, 555. But he's an elite player in this game, so it's definitely worth trying. All right. That's everybody on offense. Let's switch to defense. Maybe we'll get a hit again. Nope. At Griffin, we got lucky last time. Yeah, because look at all those Griffins. I got them for 900. Check, make sure there's no cheap max real quick. Even I think it's Leo Mag. Like, see, there's Kyle Fuller for 200. What the heck? I don't get them, but if I get it for 200. And where's Kyle Fuller? He's selling for about 4, so that's, like I said, if you can do a bid and it makes sense, you just gotta bank on people aren't gonna do it. Willie Jackson. Here, let's check Mr. Jackson real quick on my app. Seems like a good buy, but it's kind of high still too. So, oh, someone bought it, so it doesn't matter. All right, keep going. Bengals, Bills, Broncos. Ooh, I didn't know they got that guy. That means their secondary's gonna be better. That here's and that Jackson guy, he's pretty good if I remember. I keep going. Let's see. Come on, Browns. They'll be an interesting team this year. They're gonna be definitely boom or bust. I'm not sure if I trust them just yet. I know a lot of people are on that bandwagon, but they're still in the division with the Steelers. They're in the division with the Ravens. So you never know. Yeah, I'd say if I could sell. Yeah, I could probably sell him. He's an elite player. It'll just be an interesting year, that's all I'm saying. Football starts this week. I mean, the Hall of Fame game was already this week, but the real preseason starts soon. So it'll be great to kind of see what happens. It's only preseason, and sometimes preseason means nothing. You go undefeated in the preseason, lose every game. You can lose every game in the preseason, win the Super Bowl. You just never know with preseason. But it's always fun to see some of those young kids trying to make an impact, trying to make the squads. It's always fun. That's where you always get these guys that fans fall in love with, because there's somebody that's, you know, he's trying his hardest just to do something, to be the next guy, be the next guy up, or take out that veteran that's been there just, you know, picking up his paycheck. It's fun when you get a rookie that can do something, or someone that's a late round pick. It's kind of fun just to see the value in it. Alright, we're going down to the last few teams here. Lions, Packers. Yeah, you know, Mikey Daniels, I say you could probably sell for over 2, 3. 555. Alright. See, I still got quite a few coins here, so this isn't really hurting my coin stack right now. So if I want to buy some players, I can still buy some players. Got Shady's on the team. They had freaking, sorry, Jared McCoy. Short and McCoy. It's gonna be hard to run against. Alright, we're going down the nitty gritty here. Patriots. Raiders. Okay, Rams. Nope. Gotta keep an eye on it. Sometimes you miss them. Sometimes you miss them, but keep an eye on it. Be patient. And like I said, by the end of the, am I still the top 5? Nope. Alright, well, we'll put money on that Wags again. Like I said, so long, I highly doubt I'll be able to keep them, but hey, you never know. Alright, final 3 teams. Texans, nobody. Alright. And Minnesota Vikings one more time. Alright, well that about wraps up this video. If you like what you saw, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to get more videos. I plan on doing more sniping videos as I have a higher coin count. I'll get some more of those high elite snipes. And look forward to me continuing doing a little bit of different series. So let me know if you like this. Thanks. Have a good night.